Welcome to this special conversation with Devin, Stephen, and I.
Yo, what's up? Here at this table, we've had a lot of conversations about race, about justice and freedom, and about how to love people. And some of these conversations have gotten extremely personal.
Yeah, sometimes it's harder than you think, but it's been at this very table that we've been able to talk about marriage, we've talked about leadership, we've talked about finances, and the big lesson for me is just learning how to leave a victim mindset and being able to step into overcoming victory.
You know, we've had to fight for unity.
Yes, absolutely.
That's come by doing this.
Yes.
And the truth of the matter is, we didn't let culture determine our lens.
Right.
We went to the Bible and said, okay, what does the Bible say about this, and how do we respond?
That's good.
You know, for us, we can always take a cue from culture, and I want you to know that as a believer, we believe in justice. God's justice, which means God's just standards. Come on, I'm not talking about social justice.
Let's talk about another day.
They
ain't ready for that one. I'm ready for that.
I don't think I'm ready either. But here's what we want to do today. We want to impart some hope into your life.
Yeah.
God wants to see everyone free. Now that doesn't mean free to do or say whatever we want, but free from sin and bondage. And I love hearing stories about freedom.
Yes, for Black culture. Come on, Martin Luther King Day, the day where Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, when the 13th Amendment was ratified in December of 1865. These are all big days.
Yeah, that's
big.
right.
They're all
listen, everyone sitting at this table is a citizen of heaven.
Yes.
Come on, there's no Bloods or Crips,
No.
but kingdom is the thing that we've chosen to rep.
Yeah.
But with that said, there's some history, there's an important story that we can't forget.
That's right.
Slavery did happen, and a lot of people were hurt because of it. And there were institutions set up to favor one group of people over the other, but God.
Today we are celebrating Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Which is a key event in Black history, but also, come on, in American history.
Absolutely.
This is where the Union Major General Gordon Granger arrived with federal troops to Galveston, Texas, and he issued and read General Order Number 3.
Right.
Which ended slavery in the Confederacy. That was huge.
Yeah.
It stated that all slaves were now free. And from this point on, they would be treated as hired workers. Come on, that's 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah, and this led the way for the ratification of the 13th Amendment in December of 1865. Come on, this abolished all slavery throughout the entire country.
Good.
Come on, we believe that that is important for you to know and important for us to talk about. And so we're going to talk about a few lessons that can be learned from this day.
Yeah, I think the first thing that comes to my mind is that evil has a lasting effect.
Yeah.
And I know when you think of evil, you may think of the worst. But evil starts in our hearts when we begin to think that we're better than someone else, or when we begin to value ourselves over other people.
That's good.
So what that means is that our decisions today have a significant impact.
Yeah, and it is said back on June 19th, 1865, that the one slaves, to commemorate what had just happened, they threw a party and they celebrated. And so it's okay to celebrate when there's a victory.
Yeah, come on. Listen, I think the big takeaway for me now sitting in the seat that I'm at is the fact that freedom is a process.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a process, and everyone has a history, a background. And I want you to know, if you're watching this, that God is still using men and women to help others on their freedom journey.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for the people that said yes, that stood up in Congress, that stood up in the Senate, because now we as a culture are moving forward. It's okay to commemorate something that happened in the past.
Yep.
As long as we don't live there.
Yeah, that's good.
Right, exactly. Now you could be watching this and you could be in bondage today. You may not have physical chains, but maybe you have spiritual chains that are holding you back. And we just want to let you know that God desires to see you free. Come on, with that being said, we love you. We want to thank you for watching and listening, and happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Now, we do want to invite you to church on Sunday. Come on, it's Father's Day.
Day.
It's a
Come
big
on.
weekend.
Big
so we would
weekend.
love to
Come on,
see you at the
dads.
house.
See you Sunday. We can't wait to see you.